Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Connie. I'm coming on today to share with you a Christmas card share of the cards I've made. Before I do that, though, I do want to go ahead and do the drawing for the giveaway, which I had one of my neighbors help me with last night later. And the winner, and I'll put it on the screen also, is UCYIAMDIVA. You see why I'm a diva. So, congratulations. I will leave my email on the screen also. If you would please be so kind to get back to me so I can get this out in the mail to you. And I want to welcome all of my subscribers. Thank you for joining me. I am just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and start with our Christmas cards. Now, these are varied. There are several different types of cards here, okay? And I'll try to, when I can, tell you where pieces came from. But I want to try to make this fairly quick too. But grab a coffee. It's going to be a bit. So my first card is, I think it's about 5 inches in diameter, or it's a circle, and it sits up if you want it to. Like this, it's just a little easel card. The design is from Cadoodlebug Designs, and the poinsettia is from Heartfelt Creations, and the leaves from the Tim Holtz Mini Greenery, Christmas Greenery, I'm not sure. And then I just embossed the foil paper, and yeah, and for pretty much all of these, I am using, what do I want to say? I'm trying to use up paper scraps as much as I could, so. Now, this card is just a flat card. This is a 5.5 by 5.5. The design is from Knitwit Collections. I just did a lot of, you see dimension at the popping up, and added some stickles and glossy accents. So that is that one. Again, a Knitwit Collections piece. Lay it flat for you there so it doesn't autofocus. And this is also popped up with several pieces of foam and stuff. Just put a doily on the back. So, and the seed sentiments, I'm not sure where they're all from. Some are part of the collection, some are stamps. It varies for each one. I just want to see if I can get this just a little bit brighter. Probably too bright now, sorry, but this is an image I colored. I think it's from Moonstone Designs, but I'm not 100% positive. Please don't laugh about my coloring because, well, it's a work in progress. It'll always be. The little poinsettias, I'm not sure where they're from. They're not from Heartfelt Creations. I'm not sure if I cut them with the Cricut or with the die. I'm sorry. And then I just used Spellbinder's circle die. And a lot of my card sketches either came from Christy Marcotte or, what do I want to say, Pinterest designs. Kind of just varied. This image itself is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. Used a little doily and some gold from the leaves, the foliage from Tim Holtz. I do have some little, if you see those, yeah, they show up, some little clay bits on there and some poinsettias. This is also my apartment number. It doesn't matter. Right? You have to have the full address. What am I thinking? But this is also an easel card, so it sits up. And the next card is flat. This is from Bug Designs, this little image. And I think this die set, yeah, it is from, oh goodness, all of a sudden I can't think of it. Faded Blossom, I'm pretty sure, stamps. And then this image, or this is from uh, Polka Doodles, from the gingerbread set I have, and I embossed the back. I'm sorry, I'm really ready for Christmas images and cards, Christmas crafting in general to be over. So I've just been working on it all year. So This little guy is from Marjorie Designs, and this also is an easel card. That's it. This image here it's actually, I don't know if you can see it, it's foiled with Spellbinder's foil set that I have. And then I wrote to Santa, North Pole, with the cricket, just added little hearts. So that was cute. And grab some more here. This image this is actually a 5x7 card, so it's going to be a little bigger here, but this image is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. And I just added some red berries and the little, what do you want to call it, baker's twine bow on there. So that was fun. Some of these were made specifically for a few people, so this is another 5x7 card. This image is from Marjorie Designs. Fun little guy. Had a guy who just got a new puppy. He lost his puppy this past summer, or his dog this past summer, got sick and passed away, so I made that for him. He loves dogs. This is another image I colored, and these are some gnomes that I got a set, and I forget where, but it's off of Etsy, little Christmas gnomes. I did another one. I'm just working on the card here to finish up. And then I just cut out some images. I don't know if they're an Etsy seller. I don't know if it's from My Porch Prints or what it's from, but just added some little foliage I cut out with the cricket on there. And the sentiment, again, is also foiled. You can see it there. And then I just used a postage die in my stash and embossed the back of the card. And I shared this piece, well, if I could get it right side up, I shared this piece, the paper piecing, I believe, and this is the card I end up using. I did use a lot of pearlescent or stardust, stardream, I'm not sure what it's called now, but that pearly colored, pearly finished paper on my cards, I really just wanted to dress them up a little bit. So I don't remember where the poinsettia is from. I have several different things. I think this might actually be an SVG file. And oh no, that was from the design. I'm sorry, that's right. It's from Cadoodlebug Designs. The Noel is a Christmas word from KS Crafts from the die. That's how I finished that card off. And I only have a few that are duplicates. This is one of them. I did a few of these different colored foiling, but the red and the white poinsettia. This is all foiled, and then this is white pearlescent paper, and then I just cut the center out. So it just says Christmas blessings for the sentiment. On this card, my cards are a lot of them are A2. This is a 4.5 by 6.25. Had a few 5x7, and then the rest are the easel cards, which are kind of different sizes. So, but this design is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. If you like cardinals, this is a really cute design. And then I just had the cricket put the sentiment. I wrote it with a pen. And, excuse me, this card is also from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. And I just designed it to go on arch card, and I did it in an A2 size. And then here's the inside. It's that's part of the design. I was framed, so that on the inside. I just think this is cute. The greenery is again from my Tim Holtz die set. But that's fun. The gentleman I was going to give it to is no longer here, so we'll send it to put it on someone else's door. This little penguin, I love this little guy. He's kind of one of my favorites from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. This also is an easel card. It's a stepper card, so it's just like this. But these are fun to make. It's a faux stepper card. I cheat. I don't like doing all the cuts with the paper cut trimmer. This is my favorite Christmas card. I only made one, only because it was getting toward the end, and it took me quite a while to line up the foil plates because the letters and the holly leaves are two separate plates. So I got there, but anyway, it's foiled, and then I just used alcohol markers to do the greenery and the berries to fill those in. And I think, let's see. No, I didn't. They're alcohol markers. I was thinking I put little glitter or something, but I didn't. But this is another cutie. It's a little bit brighter than that. The metallic green doesn't show, and this is more of a chartreuse green. It just shows darker. Let me see if I can just make it a tiny bit lighter for you here. No, it's still going to be dark, but so it's a lot brighter and cuter than it looks. But this design is also from Cadoodlebug Designs, and Making Spirits Bright is also foiled, hot foiled. I enjoy using that machine. I have just not used it near enough. Okay, another hot foiled card. Again, I did not. Um, I did a few of these, though with different variations, but pretty much they're similar. But I just used my. It's not showing in there. I don't think I can get it to show. This one shows more. It's got white in it. I used white colored pencil and buffed it out in the poinsettias. That was something I saw either on YouTube or on oh Pinterest. Not sure. But this is a gingerbread card. Now this gingerbread I had made when I first got my set, and I decided to use it, but I wished it would have been in tan. That's when I figured out that this was gingerbread colored cardstock from 12 by 12 cardstock shop, and I don't care for it. I mean, I like it because it's a rust color, great for fall. I don't like it for gingerbread so much. So, but that die is and stamp is from Peachy King. Okay, and then we have this little guy. He is from Prairie Designs, maybe. Pretty sure it might be Treasure Box Designs. I apologize. I'm not. I'm not 100% sure. So, give me just a moment. I apologize. I have this card. This design is from Cuddly Cute Designs. Just using up some pieces I had. I had quite a few Christmas pieces already made up when I started doing this. So this is this pattern paper is actually from Polka Doodles. I love that. They have some fun paper. So is the background stripe. It's from Polka Doodles. Here is a little bit different. Let me do the blue one. I did some in blue. A little bit different variation of the one I showed you in black. I just did silver foiling on this, and I did some white around it and put some uh, bling from Paintbrush Studio. Yeah. And this is another cutie. I love Franklin. This is Franklin from one of the Marjorie Ann Designs Christmas sets. And like I said, I just kept a lot of my cards pretty simple. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So this is from Doodlebug Designs, the layout, the paper piece, I should say. Fun one. And then I have a print and cut image that I did. This is very pretty too. Um, I did add stickles and some, I think there's glitter glue on the berries. I'm not sure. I did some print and cuts at first and they were kind of boring. And then I started adding some glitter and stuff, and they really are a lot prettier. Now, this one also, the sentiment is foiled. And these are all just to give you ideas. They're not anything, special. I just had some fun with stuff. This is a card I saw, I think, on Pinterest. I got the idea for this. I used the pearlescent paper for the red and the gold foil. The piece is cut from the cricket. I have been looking for this flower for some reason for so long, and Marjorie Ann Designs came out with like a more of a fall hedgehog file, and that was in there. I just made it a little bigger. I just love it for Christmas. I don't know why, but I love that flower. So I was happy to see that. And I used some dies that I had for the rest of the flowers and whatnot, but kept that kind of simple. But I love that card also. So that was when I designed. I made a couple of those. Here's another foiled one. It's going to show. I'll do the red one instead. You'll be able to see it. This has got dark blue around it. It's very pretty in person. You see this one. This one is pearlescent paper, and then I did when I have a darker red and I want it to be more of a dark. I don't know what I want to call it. Just a darker red on top of it when I'm highlighting or something. I use aged mahogany distress ink. I love that color on it, on red. Very pretty. I used embossing folders from Spellbinders, is what I did on this. Now, this again, it's not showing quite as bright. Let me try to make it a little brighter for you here. Don't want it too bright. The white shows up, the inking shows up so much better on in person. And then this is actually it's popped up. So it is two separate pieces, and you can see that in person. I don't know if that helps a little better to hold it up, but that was foiled. And then I have, let's see, I've got three different colors of these. This is my gold one. And when I see three different colors, I think it's the flowers. I can't remember. Uh, yeah, I've got another one here. I'll show you side by side. Just the flowers are a little bit different. I saw this again, I think it was on Pinterest, and got the idea. I used the words joy from a treasure box designs file that I have, and then the flowers are all, and the greenery, it's all dyes. So just changed them up a little bit. And then I embossed the backgrounds. I have some really beautiful Christmas embossing folders. They're, I want to say, 3D. So this isn't also a foiled card, and then I just sponged in white around it. And I think you'll see, yeah, a little better than white. I had like 70 cards to make, so let me tell you, it took a bit. Now this one, I only added just a little bit of glossy accents. I'm going to leave this plain because I think it's going to be for a gentleman, and I just want it not quite as frilly, you know. So that's the reason some of these. This again is pretty simple. I did put glossy accents in the glass of the image, and I left the rest plain. I could add some stickles and stuff, but I'm going to leave this plain. And this paper on the background, I didn't like it. I don't know why. I just hated it. But I really think it fits with all the greenery around the lantern and stuff. So it turned out, it's all good. And again, I've got duplicates, so I'm not showing you everything that I made. This is one that's foiled, and then the greenery is cut with dies. And this sentiment is popped up. I don't know if you can tell very well, but that's popped up there. This is a uh, print and cut from Knitwit Collections, from one of their Knick Knack collections. I think it's called Home for the Holidays. I'm not sure. I know the stamp is from, I think, Penny Black. I'm not 100% positive there. Might be Honeybee also. I don't know. But I've got several layers here, and I added a little button that I got from Deb. Thank you. I don't know. It's just needed something, and I thought, oh, I'm going to put that little button there. So, and then I put some glitter and stuff on the snow, and I put little red dots for the berries. So, fun card there. A lot of dimension you can see there. I'm not mailing these, so I could do that. It's kind of fun. And just a little gingerbread. I just love this little guy. It is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. Believe in the Magic of Cookies is from Jaded Blossom. I knew it was. I just really stop and think about some of these. Sorry. This is a fun card using some gingerbread dies from Peachy Keen Stamps. I'd shared, I think, those previously. And then the center is just a print and cut piece that I have. I think it's from a junk journal, Christmas junk journal. This is an older image from Treasure Box Designs. Just add some little pieces on there. And this little elf is from, this is probably the first Christmas card I made for this year, but this is from Cadoodlebug Designs. And I love this little elf. There's one without the presents. It's just a standing elf. It is so much fun to put together. He's so cute. I love elves. I'm a kid at heart when it comes to Christmas. This is another image that I hot foiled. Now you can color all these pieces in. I was not going to all that this year. This is a newer foil set that I got, and I just again was getting toward the end. I just didn't have time anymore. It takes a long time for me to color. I'll just say that. This is a print and cut from Knitwit Collections. Did some. It's a knick-knack set, so did some emboss or some pop dotting on there. Get them popped up. Another one from. This is just a print and cut from Gnome Christmas or something. I'm not sure, but that was fun. I'm getting toward the end. I apologize. This is another one I colored, and again, don't judge my coloring. I'm not the best. I just added some greenery that I did a print and cut, and then the season's greetings is it's foiled. Now I'm going to show you. Here's another gnome I'm working on that I'm coloring to put on a card from this, and that girl gnome I showed you. They're all from the same set. I think it's Recipe. I think it's called. I'm not positive, but it's off of Etsy. So I'll show you. There's like 65 of them. Some are kind of freaky, but some are okay. This is from Cadoodlebug Designs. Yeah, I love that bear face. Kind of reminds me of Franklin, but I just love the style of that bear. And then we have another piece from Cadoodlebug Designs. This stamp is from CC something, CC Designs? I'm not sure. I love this piece too. I think he's adorable. He'd be really cute on a tag. I'm going to be working on Christmas tags next year, and I hope to be doing some sending them off as gifts to my subscribers. So this is from Treasure Box Designs. This little elf girl. Again, that ugly green paper, but it worked pretty good. This is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. She's a cutie also. Very cute. And then this is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. The boot and the bear. I did add glossy accents to the honey. And the star I put some stickles on. And this is from Cuddly Cute Designs. One way to use the card. I saw this on Pinterest, I believe, and decided to put that on a card. And then I have Cadoodlebug Designs, the little Highland cow. That's cute too. And let's see, I've seen those. Sorry, there's just a few left that are not duplicates. Oops, they're all gonna fall and crash on me. Sorry, this is from Cuddly Cute Designs, an older design, but very cute. And here's print and cut. I did quite a bit for stickles and glossy accents on the jar. But I actually like these. I didn't, like I said at first, I think it was because I didn't bling up, enough the design, but thought they were pretty. This is prettier in person. Let me try to make it not quite so bright. Yeah, it's not quite as bright and in your face. I'm sorry the lighting sometimes, but this is really pretty. Did some stickles on the snow and stuff there, and yeah, that was fun. Again, print and cut image from what do I want to say? Junk journal, I believe. I made a couple of these. This is actually a two-piece set from Spellbinders. You get the embossing folder, and then this is a separate embossing folder, the white, and then it die cuts. And then I don't remember where the poinsettias are from. So did a few, there are about 3 of those, I think. And I think I shared this when I was on Facebook. This is from Cuddly Cute Designs. I designed this. And then this just opens like this. This is all foiled on the top. So that was fun. And here, another print and cut. I just added a bunch of glitter and stuff onto onto the truck and the flowers or foliage there. Another print and cut. This is a beautiful card also. I've been trying to find some ways to use up my P13 Christmas paper, and this just kind of fit. It was festive, but yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it, but I love this. I put quite a bit of glitter and stuff on that. And then that is it. The rest, I got a couple duplicates. So sorry to take so much time, but thank you for joining me. And again, Lisa, please get back to me with your address and I will get the card or stuff out to you. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. I hope to see you soon. Take care.